Hello again, everybody. This is picking up on where I left off from old passages. I want to share with you. A little sunlight here. Straighten that out. Fix that. There. Okay, this will be my number 598 from March 19th, 2015. What the Lord giveth, the Lord can taketh away. It's his choice to make upon final day. Do you seek to make of thyself God? Make thyself God, place thyself up at his level? Or to relinquish all things at his nod? When it says time to go, let it go. What you deem necessary is of no importance. All those who exist, all kinds of circumstance. Journey home is almost complete. Many more there are for you to meet. Speaking to me now. Open the plain of mortal existence. Despite all darknesses, persistence. Upon the plane of mortal existence, despite all darknesses, persistence, in their attempts to dissuade and prevent, all attempts we shall circumvent. So they're protecting me. Fools they be for believing the lies, following those with glowing eyes, believing truths supported by men, instead of heeding those put to pen. Diet, and speaking to all those who didn't pay attention to these words that be given to me, that I've shared and others have shared. Die is cast from many a soul, who long ago were no longer whole, walking about lost and dismayed, adhering to tenets or teachings all man-made. Speak to God, our Father in heaven. Only he can raise you up from unleavened. Only he can raise you up spiritually, grow stronger, teach you. Speak directly to him, the source, as I've told many times. True to his word, he is here again, time and place, how and when. He shall reveal himself unto man, all according to God's holy plan. We have no idea. If somebody's saying they know this and they know that at a specific date and time, run away from them. Tarry not on the things of this world. Glory of heaven is soon unfurled, so don't waste your time on things of this world. By the time all rhyme is complete, you shall bow down at his feet. Receive thy blessings upon thine head, and journey to all you are led. Speaking to me. Scribe of heaven, long here of tread, sometimes alive, sometimes waking dead or walking dead. For now is the time all truth shall be revealed, and all the falsehoods thusly repealed. View from above, shown unto you, as you continue to do all you do. Patience and peace comes unto thee, as each time you bend thy knee. Release thy burdens unto he, and feel thy spirit become ever free. So wonderful. Okay, this one. Well, this is for a specific person from a unborn child. This might be the first one she received. I don't think so. I think this is further on, but I'll read it. So, those who have received messages from loved ones that I've shared with, those who have not, this is an example of it. And I won't say who it's for or from. From 3/20/2015. Mama, I heard the many tears you cried. For all those years you thought I died. Never did I suffer the fate so many others that did predate. To the light I was taken upon the moment I did awaken. So this was a miscarriage. So they thought they lost a child and died. No. Children miscarried whether you realize it was early on in pregnancy, you didn't even know you miscarried, were pregnant, or had conceived, or later on. These children were never supposed to be born. They're your guardian angels, but they have to go through the conception process. Same thing with those who are born that die very soon after, or small, or children. They're your guardian angels that you're gifted with knowing in the physical form, in the physical world. Be thankful for that. As painful as it is, be thankful because that was a precious gift, and they are with you, watching over you as you go through the rest of your life. Glorious light and love, 'tis all I felt. Don't worry, I just felt this joy and peace. Look how many young ones die, pass on, and they're just so full of peace and enlightenment. Because you're guardian angels. Look to them for comfort and learning. They're always with you, always, our loved ones. Glorious light and love 'tis all I felt, so warm and peaceful your heart would melt. I know the love you've carried for me. Let go your pain and guilt. Be free. Don't carry that with you. God, our Father, knows what you carry inside. Nowhere can you ever hide. The feelings you carry where you go, all things He does know. So you may get mad at God, or feel guilty that maybe you did something wrong. Nothing you could have done prevented how long they were with you when they left. Nothing. We all go when it's our time. We're all here for as long as we're supposed to be here. And that's it. Don't get mad at God. Be thankful for the time that we had them, or that we had here. Because the Lord loves a thankful, gracious heart. Grandma and Grandpa here with me. That's her mother and father. Soon in time you too shall see all of us in heaven's light, where all hearts shine oh so bright. Peace and joy for all my brothers. There's 3 brothers that are still here in this world. For they are loved by one of the best mothers. Tell them I love them all the same. I know each and every name. Share with them my words of love I send to thee from heaven above. Believe they shall in depth of heart, for we are never ever apart. Love for all we have with us, and shower it upon you, and thus it will heal your heart so true, once you let flow the love in you. Anna Catherine. She signed it. That's her name. So this was the first message the mother received. Oh, the second one. Second message she had received. First one was a while ago. She had announced herself. Well, then she amended this later on April 7th. She said, she passed by and gave this short message. My other brother, you know nothing about, passed by so fast, nary a shout, bathed in all heaven's light. Now his soul burns ever bright. Here she's announcing. See, she knew of that miscarriage of this girl. She always had a feeling that it was a girl. Here she come return and say that there was another one that she lost, miscarried. My other brother, so a 4th son, that you know nothing about, passed by so fast, nary a shout. I mean, she probably miscarried in the first few weeks. He's bathed in all heaven's light. Now his soul burns ever bright. And as he gives me a message to her later on. Remember, he said that he actually passed before her. Because he said he had no sooner arrived into the light when he was called back to the entrance to receive her. So, wonderful example. My number 600 from 3/21/2015. Take the memory of long ago, when upon thine head I did bestow all the wisdom and knowledge you would need to walk the path of earthly bleed. So speaking to me, take the memory of long ago, when upon thine head I did bestow all the wisdom and knowledge you would need to walk the path of earthly bleed. So speaking to me can also be meant for everybody. You took upon thyself many burdens, I did, and mankind did, even though you knew 'twas in final thirds, and post this life, you still accepted all I asked, promised to do all you were tasked. Speaking to me, I took upon myself many burdens, even though I knew that I was in the final thirds, and post this life, and after this life, but I still accepted all that I asked, promised to do all I was tasked, given to do. For you, my scribe, I chose you well to sow the seeds, my word to tell. Bent thy knee within my tent through all the ages that came and went. To you, my grace bestowed on you, to aid you in all you've yet to do. Thy road to freedom from all sin, look back to see where all you've been. And take time sometimes to look back as you're growing and praying, communicating with Him, having a relationship with Him. It grows stronger. Look back to see where you've been. And I do that when I hike. I'll hike for a little bit, so many steps, I'll turn around and look back. And I might be looking at the same thing, but it's a different perspective. Seeing more beauty. Wonderful analogy. Take time to look back in your past, see where you've been, how far you've come. Don't focus on it. Don't live in it. Let it go. I know it tells Lot's wife not to look back. She looked back because she couldn't let it go. Now and then it's nice to look back to see how far you've come. That's encouragement and build up your belief. Like, hey, I can do this. I can go further. You can move that mountain. Look back to see where all you've been. Perspective changes, seeing all the changes. The many ways my presence rearranges. Wonderful. Trust in me to continue to do as you go your soul I renew. My peace I give to you each day to help guide you in all you do and say. What was once a darkened place shall alight again soon. Behold my face. I am here continue to tell those who believe upon final bell. Toll shall feel all peace and love as they are carried forth to heaven above. So let's do it until the end. Lost and dismayed, the many alone failed to see all that was shown. My glorious judgment, perfect and true, shall their eyes be opened for them to view. At that time, as you descend, it's going down to the pit to rescue others, joined by others, gates wide open, shall drive the darkness from your path and save the souls that the Father hath chosen for long awaited salvation from the lowliest of all station, in the deepest parts of hell. God's already chosen for their salvation. We're going to rescue. Trust me now more than ever, for through the coming inclement weather, your ship guided, as was Paul's, referencing Paul's trip to Rome. Your ship guided, as was Paul's, that no harm shall come from what befalls. Remember that storm that arose, and he was protected. And those who stayed with him were protected. Those who warned, those who leave the ship will perish. Your journey, so just stay within the path, the ship, the journey that God has for you, and you'll be safe. Your journey then complete shall be in righteous road home to me. Wonderful. And I'll do one more. My 601 from March 22nd, 2015. Open your hearts to the Lord. Prepare ye to hear his sacred word. All those who dare to believe shall be granted eternal reprieve. That's the number one thing to get in heaven, belief. It says, open your hearts. You whom do not, who soon forgot all that the Father gave unto you, all the wisdom and knowledge you once knew, forsaken through the many ages, saw not the word written in the depth of pages. Again, not the surface of the pages of the Bible, Quran, Torah, whatever you're reading, whatever version. The depth has to see the depth, the hidden true message. Discern it, not what's on the surface. The surface reflects like panes of glass, causing all understanding to quickly pass. Wonderful analogy. Read just pages of surface of the words or listening to it, somebody else reading it. It's like looking at a pane of glass. It's just reflective. You're not seeing what's beneath it. You got to ask for that. With open hearts that know no bounds, you can hear the meaning of words without sounds, like I do. Did you think it would be in plain sight? For much was hidden from the night. Another reason that it's hidden, the darkness does not see the true meaning. But they see more of it than we do, than mankind does. You who believe with all your heart, know the truth which we impart. Trust in he who speaks to you, and you shall know what is true. Again, trust in him, communicate with him directly. Time approaches to make thy choice, outer world or inner voice. Listen to what's out there in the physical, what's inside. Which you choose, road you take. Know the Lord shall not forsake. At the moment of reformation, the gates of heaven are closed on every nation. Then too late shall be for more to pass. Into the light, fall to the morass. Then it'll be too late. You will not hear the cries and the shouts and the gnashing of teeth. Into the light, fall to the morass of hate and despair for all eternity, and never join those of holy paternity. Turn from darkness while you can, and join those of fellow man, who bent their knee before the sun, and knew that he was the one, true path, King of all heaven and earth, and live forever in eternal mirth for glorious rebirth. Praise God, hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. So heed these words, man. Heed these words. So important. So important. Time is running out, folks. I hate to always sound so negative. It's not negative. It's positive. It's wonderful. Time's running out. That's great. It's positive. People look at it as negative. No. or that I'm ready to go. Oh, it's negative. No. It's a wonderful blessing. Be ready to go. Don't let others tell you it's negative. Don't let others lead you astray. Focus on Him directly and listen to Him speak to you through you. Peace to Christ. God bless.